Earlier today, I posted a projects page where I said I will make free tutorials for the South Pole of the Moon, and Crack the Sky wanted to know if I could make a tutorial about how to edit the wiki and how to create new wiki pages. Here's my tutorial for how to edit the wiki on the South Pole of the Moon. The first thing you should do to get to the wiki is go to Pogopedia on the first page and log in. So I'm Jamie here 1187 on the wiki, and the importance of logging in is so that everyone can see what you're doing. Now, before you create any page, I suggest you search for the page. On the left, there's a search bar. Now, it's important to search for the page that you might create, because what if someone else created it and they already said everything you want to say? Then you're just clouding up the wiki with unnecessary articles. So, for example, I want to make an article on Pastafarianism. Nobody's yet created a wiki about it, but just to make sure, I'm going to type in flying spaghetti monster as well. Okay, so we see that none of these two concepts have wiki pages associated with them. What this means is that we can then go ahead and create wiki pages for these. The easiest way to create a page is to type in the search what you want your page to be about. So for example, I want my page to be about flying spaghetti monster. So I'll create this page. And what it gives me is an empty template to create a page. Now, the flying spaghetti monster, what I typed into the search, will actually be the top of the page. So just to give you an example, you see here on my page where it says user Jamie here 1187, that will actually say flying spaghetti monster on the new page I am creating. And so for the first part of this tutorial, how to create different sections. The sections are very easy to create. The code is actually just equals equals. When you type in equals equals, this means that this is a section of this page. And you finish off the section title with equals equals as well. So I'm going to have three sections. First is the history. This is for any users of the South Pole of the Moon to leave comments on what they think about spaghettiism. Under the comment section, I'm going to show you something really cool. Now, if you wanted to create a list under the comment section, for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would put number and write what you want to be in the list. I am a Pastafarian. If you want there to be a second comment with the number 2, all you again would have to do is type in the number symbol and type in a second comment. I love his meatballs. And let's just put it as anonymous. So let's save this page, and you'll see that now we have comments that are 1 and 2. And this is really cool if you're going to do something like the tribe values. You could list them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The list thing is inappropriate. I'd rather just have bullet points, because no comment is number 1 or no comment is number 2. So for bullet points, what you do is you leave a little star, which is Shift 8. If we save the page, what it's going to do is this leaves us with a list that's created out of bullets. If you want to link to a wiki page, it's really easy to do. All you have to do is add 2 brackets around the words that relate to that wiki page. So let's save this. And now we have a link to Dan Brown's wiki page. I could have also done the same thing with the word Pogobat that also redirects to Dan Brown. And remember, we want to try to create as many links as possible in case someone doesn't really know what you're talking about. So what you want to type in is something like this. Dan Brown recently converted to Pastafarianism in his tea time video on his Pogobat channel. I'm pretty sure there's a tea time video talk on the wiki, so let's just click search for tea time, and we see here that it's actually with an exclamation point at the end. So let's just add this as a link to that video. And for Pogobat, I want to do something a little bit different. For Pogobat, I want to actually link to his YouTube channel. When you want to create a link within the wiki, it's 2 brackets. But when you want to create a link outside the wiki, it's really simple, only 1 bracket. So what you want to do is get the link you need, so youtube.com/Pogobat. that's what I need, and that's the exact link, so I'm going to copy it. So what we're going to do is open a bracket, paste the URL, and then leave a space between what you want the link to be and what you want the word that's going to link to that page to be. Then you close it with a bracket at the end. So I actually want Pogobat channel to be together. Okay, so we have Dan Brown recently converted to Pastafarianism in his tea time video on his Pogobat channel. Now here's another great thing about the wiki. You don't have to edit the entire page and scroll through long and difficult sections to see what you want to do. You can actually just click the edit button to edit any single section. Now let's go to the history of Pastafarianism. So under history, I want to actually just put a link to the church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So let's find that link. So the link, Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Off. So let's save this page, and now we have a cool page with a few links. But that's not all I want with this page. You see, my page is now a stub. It's really short. It doesn't really give that much information, but I created a page, and it has links both within and outside of the wiki. For example, Pogobat's
Hey world,
channel.
welcome to my universe.
But this page is really sort of useless. I mean, unless you're looking for the Flying Spaghetti Monster, you're never going to get to it. So what should I do to get people to see what this page is about? So how does the categories function work? At the end of your page, you type in the two brackets and categories, and at the end you want to give this a category. So this category should be religion. You could add as many categories as you want. For example, I could add in category, and instead of religion, Dan Brown, because he converted to Pastafarianism in his latest video. Or category. You can add as many categories as you want, the people in his universe. So we edit here, and we save the page. Now what you have is a bunch of categories. These two are red, so what this means is a red link is a page that has yet to be created. So there's no religion page. And the Dan Brown category has yet to exist. So what I want to do is I want to actually get rid of the Dan Brown category, since it's pretty much useless here. The religion category, I feel it's still useful because many other pages might be done talking about who's what religion on the moon. So I think I'm going to leave that there. And what I've done is I've created a page for the Flying Spaghetti Monster on the wiki. I hope this was helpful. And I know I haven't gone over a lot of things like how to create an individual user's page, or how to add a picture. At least at this moment, if you watch this tutorial to the end, you know how to create a page for the wiki, how to create a link within the wiki, how to create a link without the wiki, how to create subcategories for your page, and how to create two types of lists, the bullet list and the numbered lists. Hopefully this helps out a lot, and if you have any more questions or any more tutorials you want me to make, then just look in the projects. Also, I also want everyone to know that they are fully free to edit the Flying Spaghetti Monster wiki page. And that's about it for now.